I'm about to critique a random contracting company's website, and it's all dependent on what these two wheels tell me to do. All right, so we got Landscape Company in Columbus. Now, there's no point to really go back to like page 5 or page 10 to go, oh my gosh, this website sucks. If this is like yours, change it, because nobody's going back that far, right? People are only really gonna be looking at the first couple options and maybe going down a little bit, but outside of that, you need to be really front and center. So we're gonna check out some of these websites. We're not really gonna go into Peabody Landscape Group, and here's why. Doesn't matter how great their website is, at 2.1 stars, that's gonna be really tough to hire them from the internet. 49% of people need to have at least 4 stars on a company to consider using them, and 2.1, not gonna cut it. So we'll check out Ken Helmlinger Landscape Company, just to see, right? All right, here we go. So there's one thing that I really like about Ken's website, and unfortunately that's about the only thing, and that is the fact that he has a video right here. The fact that you have Ken's face and video right there helps a ton, okay? This is great because you know exactly who Ken is, you know who you're working with, and the rest of the website is just, it looks like it was, you know, copyright 2010 to 2018. I think it was done in 2010, and it needs to be done in 2018. When you come in, it's small. The image is like, this looks like it's way too far zoomed in. It's nice that I have some like, you know, koi fish on there and stuff, but like you need to have a nice big image that like establishes trust that like, hey, look, we can come, you know, if you're creating outdoor spaces for 40 years, show me those outdoor spaces. Landscaping is unbelievably visual. All right, a lot of contracting industries are like remodeling. Imagine just having like a nice brand new kitchen that you just did, and it's really zoomed in on one of the cabinets. That's like effectively what this is doing. You need to have imagery, especially in a very visual contracting industry, to sell what you're doing first, or at least get people in the door and so they can go, wow, okay, they can handle my stuff, they can help me solve a problem. This is an unbelievable amount of text. I would be shocked if people are actually reading any of it, because what happens is you need to have text to tell a story, to do all this stuff. It's good for Google. However, if you have this much text, nobody's gonna read it. 94% of people are actually going to scan up and down a page, and based off of what they see, what the format of the page is, determine if they're gonna read it or not. Even if they go, man, this may be the landscape company for me, they're not gonna read this because of how long this is. So thank God Ken's got a video right here to introduce himself, because nobody's gonna read all this stuff, okay? He's got some social proof at the bottom to say that he's like a legit operation. At the same time though, it's really hard to kind of get over the look of this website. And maybe it's because I'm a website guy and I have a bit of a bias. You know, like, look, when you put yourself in the customer's shoes and you look at this and you go, can this guy really solve my problem? Or could he have solved my problem 40 years ago? That's what you gotta really be asking yourself. Let's pick a service. Let's just see one of them. Let's say landscape design. So he talks all about the service. So if you're gonna hire him, you may read all this stuff. Again, it's just all text. You need to really see what you're gonna get. I'm not gonna go through all this, and you know, unless I'm like really ready to hire them. But again, you need something that's like bite-sized, so people who may not be ready to hire you today, but may just want some more information about the whole process, so in 3 months, they can hire you and they already know who you are, they're comfortable with you. That's what you need to be doing. It's great that he has bullet points right there, because realistically, what you're most likely gonna do is you're gonna scroll down, see the bullet points, read a couple, overall size, the approximate budget, and then read the paragraph or the sentence above it to give it some context. And that is really all you're gonna be reading on this page, if anything. Think about what is important to people and make sure the layout is nice and easy to consume. Because if you're giving them a dictionary or a full encyclopedia of stuff on a page, they ain't gonna read it. We'll look at the related photos. Let's check out the before and after. So before, I don't see an after. So it looks like we're just looking at befores. So, not really doing yourself any favors. Let me show you a website. We just finished this one. Landscape company, landscape designer up in Toronto, nice big image, reconnect with family. So as a landscaper, we're not saying, oh yeah, we're gonna build the best landscape in the world. We're saying, we're gonna build you an outdoor space that you can connect with your family. Because that, in just about every single contracting industry, that is what you are selling. You are selling connection or family or a combination of the two. And in this case, it's a combination of the two. How do we do it? We do it in 3 steps. We're gonna beautify your home, we're gonna de-stress your life, and then we're gonna connect you with your family, and that's what people want. All right? So when you compare this compared to that, then you gotta think about which one makes more sense, right? With this one, we come on down, we hit on some of the emotional sides of things. We talk about, let's create your new outdoor oasis. I'm ready for more. You know, we're not just here to enhance your home, we're here to connect you again. And then we talk about some social proof of 200 homes transformed, 1,000 lives de-stressed, countless hours of quality family time. We're just in here just to help you get that peace of mind back so you can hang out with your family and loved ones again. That's really what we're going for as landscapers. That's what you need to sell, is emotion, and family is really big with the emotion. Go through some of the services, landscape design, water features. Here's a big part that a lot of people skip, is the process of how it works, right? You gotta sell the product, then you sell yourself. So sell the product, sell yourself. Now that we kind of like talk about some of the things, we just talk about the overall process. You know, it's really in 3 steps. Start with the design, we'll handle it from there. You get to enjoy your space. Got some nice pictures that go with it, but it really just says, look, it's an easy process, man. We're gonna create a design together, then we're gonna actually do the work, and then you're gonna get to love it and enjoy it. That's it. Simple, right? So keep it simple, keep it straightforward, because that's what people truly love. All right, some of our work, you know, we go down this. This is professionally shot photos. This is what you want. This will showcase your work properly so people get it. Here's the video. A nice professionally shot video is always gonna help. Some testimonials, and then you're done. So remember that landscape design page that we looked at. Let's see what we got. Catch your landscape design, a nice little design and build. Just say, look, we're gonna design it, but the real reason that we design something is to actually then build it, right? We wanna showcase what it's gonna look like, and it just compares how similar the two really are. Nice little bullet points next to it, and really in these steps, these are called your service pages. You really wanna lay out in a nice, very easy to swallow form of, here's the real benefits of working with us. And if I said, what are the 3 main benefits? It's you get to work one-on-one with the landscape designer. You can get these designs in 2D and 3D, and then finally, you get to have the look that you want before actually starting the work. And then from there, they get to say, I want to design my landscape, and then they go off, they give you a call, or they submit a form, and they're off to the races. Now let's say they don't convert. They don't trust you enough just based off of a before and an after, and then a couple reasons. That's when you go through the trust building factors, right? Like having options to choose from, we give you some variety. How do we do that? We show you the exact same house with different landscape packages, so you get to choose the one that you want. We're showcasing it. We're not just saying we'll give you options, we're showing we'll give you options, right? Again, 3 easy steps. Talk about the vision, we'll create the design, see your ideas on paper. Now, what we did with him was, he's got different packages, right? He's got the consultation package, which is $200. I think Ken's was 65. We got the 2D package. Here's why. Here's who it's good for. Here's what it costs. Get started now. Then you get your 2 and 3D design package. Here's who it's good for, what it entails, what it costs. Packages are everything. People love this stuff. Make sure that you're showcasing what you can really offer people so they can come in knowing, you know, like they don't want to call you up and just go, well, can you come out here for free, when they now know that you charge for it. So it helps qualify people a little bit more. All right, now this shows again a before and after, and then testimonials, and then boom, I want to see my new yard. It's an emotional appeal. So make sure on your website, if you're a landscape designer or a landscaper, you are really showing what you can do for people. You're tapping into the emotion, and you're doing it in a format that people actually want to engage with and want to read and want to interact with, because the more that you're getting your message across and your brand's message across, the easier it is to get them to actually call you up, and then they already trust you, so it's easier to sell to. So that's how it's all done. Check out your own website. If you've got blocks of text or, you know, it just needs to be designed a little bit differently, you might want to consider it, because it's kind of hard to ask for big boy prices when the website's a bit outdated. So hope that helps. Good luck.